Alright everyone, get ready. Today we're checking out Bigfoot King of Crush, a 2011 game for the Nintendo Wii. A title that promised to unleash the legendary Blue Beast on dynamic tracks filled with big air, speed, and glorious mass destruction. Developed by Taurus Games, it's the next game after Bigfoot Collision Course. Basically, they took the Bigfoot monster truck, the one that crushed cars back in the 80s and 90s, and put it in your house in a 3D game where you can cause racing chaos. You get to drive one of 12 Bigfoot trucks, or 4 Taurus originals, crushing things in wild locations. The tracks have stuff you can mess with that changes the course as you race. There are races, truck pulls, and freestyle jumps. Basically, you get points for wrecking stuff as much as for being fast. Get some speed, use the boost, jump off ramps to catch big air, and see cars get squashed under your giant tires. The way the trucks handle feels real good for a Wii game. Just tilt the Wiimote like a wheel, and you can feel the truck move around with smooth controls. But let's be real. Does it live up to the hype? After checking out reviews and seeing what players think, the game gets some good scores, though not perfect. People on Amazon say it's surprisingly decent and playable, better than the last one, with nice graphics, simple controls that kids can use, and funny scenes where trucks smash through stuff. One person even said it's the first good Bigfoot game since Monster Truck Madness on PC, and they like that there are different places to race and that the game isn't too easy. Okay, so let's talk more about this game. Back in the early 2010s, when the Wii was popular, monster truck games were pretty crazy and didn't really have any rules. If you remember Monster Jam Path of Destruction on Xbox 360, it had cool stadium shows and real trucks like Gravedigger, but it was only on fancy consoles. King of Crush was cool because it had the official Bigfoot license and you could use motion controls, which was awesome for parties on the Wii. It's way better than Collision Course from 2008. The trucks handle better, things break easier, and you don't have to guess as much when you jump. If you compare it to old games like Monster Truck Rally on the NES, or just some random racing games, King of Crush looks way more exciting. Sure, it's not as realistic as Monster Truck Madness on PC from 1996, which had awesome sounds and real events, but still. Now it's 2025, and things have changed a lot. Newer monster truck games are way better. Monster Jam Steel Titans 2 has arenas that totally break apart, cool graphics, and works on different consoles. Even phone games like Monster Truck Destruction have over 100 real trucks, including Bigfoot. Plus, you can make your own tracks, play with friends online, and the physics are way better than the shaky stuff on the Wii. There's also Monster Truck Championship on Steam, which lets you control each wheel and feels pretty real if you're serious about driving. And don't forget Monster Jam Showdown, which mixes arcade racing with a crazy career mode in all kinds of places. Looking back from 2025, with all our fancy 8K racing simulators and VR craziness, King of Crush feels like a blast from the past. The graphics, think Wii level, but older. And compared to games like Rigs of Rods, where you can change almost anything, it's pretty basic. Plus, it's split-screen multiplayer only, no online play. But that's what makes it great. It's pure, nostalgic fun. To start up the Dolphin emulator, grab a Wiimote, and get back to crushing cars in virtual junkyards without worrying about spending extra money or battle passes. It might not be the best game ever now, but for fans of Bigfoot, it's a wild trip back in time. It proves that sometimes, just smashing stuff is more fun than having a million fancy features.